It's too much for me. Black people walk like that because we have style, we got flavor, we got rhythm. I mean, the black man in America is the most copied man on this planet, bar none. Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga. How about that question?
Shit! What's going on? It's hot as hell. Just to let you know all about the kicks. Subscribe to the channel, put a like on that button. I wanna talk about this Skinny, this Flight, these Jordan 6s, and this is my opinion on this joint. Do I think, I know people saying that, you know, Mr. Skinny said some crazy shit. You know, he told Flight put his dick in his mouth. That was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. And I didn't really peep that because I watched the whole 9 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on vacation at my other job, my overnight joint. So I watched the whole shit. And the shit was lit. Don't get me wrong. It was funny as fuck. I mean, every year is somebody who has a fake shoe and it blows the sneaker thing out of control. And this is the one that happened in the summertime. Do I think the dude tried to punk Flight with the sneaker? I don't know. You gotta understand, Flight son the wrong labels. I mean, people make mistakes. We make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? We make mistakes. Everybody's not perfect. Sometimes you're gonna make a mistake. That's all business. Any store you go to, Foot Locker, anybody, everybody makes a mistake. But Travis Scott is a high price shoe. If you got a dude only, he said the dude was only DMing him only for high price shoes, like all whites and all that. I mean, that's what I tell people. It's cool to have a sneaker business, but you got to understand you're going to have a lot of people who's trying to scam you. I had that shit happen to me. Not the same shit, that situation going on, but I sold a dude a shoe. I sold him a, I forget his name, Barry Sanders shoe, and he didn't like the shoe. The shoe's brand new. He talked about the shoe was wore, the shoe wasn't, shoe is not what he wanted, this and that. I said, send the shoe back, you'll get your money back. He tried to keep my shoe, and they told him, like, yo, you want your money back, you got to send the shoe back. He damaged my shoe. He wore my shoe. It took them like 2 weeks to send my shoes. He wore my shoe, and I already had the pictures of the shoe that I sent him brand new. So I got the shoe back and got my money back, didn't have to send the shoe back to him because he wore my shoe. So you gotta watch these people, man. They really do. Now, but I do offer up, if you don't live in my town or live close to me or meet me halfway, I'm not selling shoes online. Like that's been, when that happened to me last year. That happened to me to the Corona situation. You know, and that Corona type of situation, that whole summer, I was selling shoes like crazy. But I sold this shoe in September, going into the fall season. I had the situation. Last year, I sold like at least 20, 30 pairs of shoes that I was buying at the Nike outlet. I was, you know, saying, buying them, flipping them, making my money. And I was like, I sold 2 on OfferUp. I sold some Shaqs for 200. I sold some KDs for 200. And I sold him those for 160. And he tried to get me with them shit. But I got my money back. I had to send him the shoes back that he messed up and got dirty. Looked like he went to a party or something. And then try to play like I didn't take pictures. No, you got to take pictures with this stuff situation. Now the Flight situation, the dude don't got the shoe. I know everybody's saying he don't have the shoe. I don't like Flight. I don't hate him as a person, but I don't fuck with old boy, so I don't fuck with him. So that's why I don't like him. And there's no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? He slayed a little slick shit last year before about something about me and shit, and I don't really give a fuck. Do I think he a gangster? I don't care he's a gangster. Everybody's fucking gangster these days. So who cares if he's a gangster or not? You bleed like me, you could die like me, you could get shot like me. So I don't care who's a gangster, who's this, who's that. Everybody on this internet, YouTube shit is no thugs. If you believe it or not, everybody's not a gangster. You know what I mean? Okay, you put up on the nigga. You put up on Mr. Skinny. You recorded him. And like he said, Mr. Skinny do that too. So people can't get mad about that. Because Mr. Skinny used to record people too. So if he could do it, everybody else could do it too. And there's nothing wrong with recording people. Because sometimes people act different in a situation. Like a motherfucker could act like he a gangster on YouTube. Then when you meet him in person, he's like, oh, nah, man, you know, it's all YouTube business, man. I wasn't trying to do all that. I did it, you know, just to get some views. That's how people do. So sometimes you got to show these niggas like, yo, this nigga don't act like this, man. Look how he act. Look how he act. Sometimes you got to do stuff like that. That don't call you snitching. That's what you proving to point to somebody like, listen, this nigga ain't built like that. He not really a fucking gangster. You know? Now, the situation with the sneakers, I don't know he's selling fakes. I don't give a fuck if he's selling fakes. I ain't buying no shoes off him. I ain't buying no shoes off none of these YouTube guys. None of them. I don't care if I'm cool with you. I'm not buying nothing. I might want a shoe, maybe can't get it, and I might think about it, but I'd be like, you know what? I don't know this dude like this. I ain't grew up with him. I ain't been hanging out with him. I just know him on these lives, or if I do a video, maybe you can have my number, but we don't mean be best friends. So I'm not gonna give you my money. It's hard to make money on this earth, so I'm not gonna just come out and give you my money. And anybody can scam you on this YouTube joint, so why take the risk? If you can't get the shoe in person, or get the shoe at the store, or anywhere, or you doing some offer up Facebook joint, don't do it. Everybody trying to scam somebody. Just like these females out here with the Snapchat trying to make you put in your credit card number so they can scam you. Dudes don't fall for that. People hit you on the DMs and fake names and all these cash apps. We give you $60 for $3,000. It's a scam. They find around, get your cash app, and boom, take all your money out of there. I never seen anybody had that done before, but I don't believe that. My man was like one of my dudes. He not really my man. Like, I don't hang out with him, nothing like that. But I sold sneakers to him a couple years ago, and he hit me up like, yo, you know, my aunt got the thing going on Snapchat. Just give me $60. I could give you $1,000. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I don't even know you like that. Plus, you for a different town that is like motherfuckers over there are scammers. So I won't even take that risk or even waste my time or energy to even do that. But the flight joint, he got a lot of proof. The other guy don't have no proof. And when you don't have no proof, people look at you that way. I understand that, you know, the only thing he got over a little bit is the, you know, the flipping the labels. That's the only thing he has to prove his point. Do I think he's gonna keep his money? No. These banks do hold your money. Every time I do a claim, it's not for sneakers. If I maybe got an overdraft fee or something, you got to call the bank, prove why you did this, that. It works with that situation too. Like I said, I had a situation like that last year, so I know how it goes. The dude I had to send the shoes back. He sent the shoes back to me. I already took pictures already. Sneakers was messed up. I had to send the sneakers back, and they gave my money back. Because I already had the pictures, the dates, and everything. When I sell sneakers, I always take pictures of the joint, and the phone always got the date on it. So you good. So I sent everything. Got my money back, and that's why I said to myself, I'm not selling shoes online no more. If you don't live in my town, or live a couple blocks from my town, or you want to meet me halfway, I'm not doing it. Because I don't want to go to them hassles. But owning your little own small business, sneaker business, is tough. Because you don't know who's trying to scam. It's the same thing in the drug business. Keep the same customers, you won't never go to jail. And same in the sneaker business. Keep the same customers. If you got 100, 500, 200, keep them same customers. You don't need to add new customers. When you add new customers, you start losing money or you start going to jail. And that's how the drug business is. When people start adding new customers or adding new people to the camp, you go to jail. That's how the sneaker business is. That's how everything in business is, period. But maybe Flight learned his lesson. Him and Mr. Skinny, hey, that's their beef. You know what I'm saying? But that saying that dick in the mouth and all that shit was crazy. I didn't peep that shit until I heard it today. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I hope, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit going on in the YouTube shit. Maybe him and Flight could work that out. I don't think it's really a serious business going on with that situation. I mean, I think they can work it out. You might don't like old boy, but I mean, him and Flight, to me, always been like cool. So for this to happen, it's like, damn, it's crazy. But like I said, you know, these people ain't your friends, man. Anybody, and I'm not talking about them, I'm just talking about period. You have no friends out here. I say this shit all the time. You have no friends out here. People will turn their back on you in a minute. Do something wrong, or they do something that people think you did wrong, and watch how fast they turn their back on you. Watch how fast. You could be having mad chicks and dudes that just hating on you, grilling on you because you styling, you getting mad girls. People always gonna hate on you. You can't win making everybody happy. Everybody hate LeBron James, and they don't have a reason why they hate him. It's sad. That's the way life is. If you worry about what other people think about you, you ain't gonna never achieve the stuff you need to achieve. The dude who everybody say is scamming Flight, the dude look crazy. Got red dreads. His emoji look kind of like crazy. I don't trust the nigga. I feel like Mr. Skinny shouldn't even put the nigga on his platform, man, because you didn't really have a beef with Flight until this situation happened. And this dude got you beefing with Flight now, and y'all really didn't have no beef. And this dude in the background, to me, seemed like he's laughing. He getting his little clout. You know, everybody winning on this shit. I haven't watched everybody's shit. I watched East the Craig shit. East the Craig shit was completely, he did a good job on it. It wasn't him against Skinny, him against Flight. He was just a guy who just said what he had to say and left it like it was. And that's how you're supposed to do it. So East the Craig did a good job. This Mr. Skinny live for 9 hours was crazy. It was funny. It was like, you know, you get your popcorn ready, and here's come a show. It was good, but I just feel like the dude played them, man. I feel like the dude played them. The dude, I'm telling you now, B, we know you didn't shoot. We know you didn't shoot that shoe out. Even if it is a fake, you could still get $200 or $300 for that shoe. I know you could. People out here doing fakes all the time, man. That's why I said you cannot buy sneakers off somebody if they don't have a receipt, or if they bought it for Nike. If they don't show on the phone, because when you buy shoes for Nike, it pops up in the receipt and everything. So if the dude don't have none of that shit, you don't buy them. Period. Because you don't know where that shoe came from. You know, the sneaker game is real crazy. Like back in the day, you could tell a fake shoe. Now, it's hard to tell a fake shoe. Like, if you don't really know your shoe game like that, don't do it. And I feel like that dude, he might have been up there for 8-9 hours. He was up there, turning his camera off, turning it back on, turning it back on, turning it off. He was laughing, man. You know? You got to do your investigation before you could just put niggas on your platform. You know what I'm saying? You can't just put everybody on your platform. And that's why I tell niggas, if you got a platform that people come see your channel for, you got maybe 200 people, 300 people come see your channel a night. You don't want to ruin that over something just to get some views. I'm not saying a lot of people did it, but I'm just saying, like, to get some views, if you know your channel popping, you don't need that type of energy in your lives. Because you see a lot of people on Mr. Skinny channel was kind of like turning their back on him, saying crazy shit. And that could have been flight people. I don't know, but the chat, which they would switch on you in a minute. I don't have a chat. Like, I ain't been going live like I used to. I used to go live at least twice a week. I've been slacking, but these people is wishy-washy, man. One minute they love you, one minute they hate you, and that's the way the rap game is. It's like you being a rapper. You put out 5 banging albums, and then one album you come out with, it flops, and you don't lose your fans, but you be like, oh, my shit was garbage, blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing. So putting people on your platform, man, you gotta charge them, man. I would have charged that dude $100 to get on my platform, because I'm not gonna just put you on my platform if I don't have all the proof. But maybe more details to get out. But right now, Flight gonna get his money back. A lot of people might want to see Flight go down because he hangs out with that dude over there. But it is what it is. Like I said, I don't watch them dude channels. I don't watch Flight. I don't watch Unbreakable. None of them dudes channels, man. I ain't no hater, no nothing. I just don't fuck with them niggas. You know? People think they Hollywood, man. And them niggas think they Hollywood, man. So you stay away from niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? You let them do their thing and you do your thing. If you might now never get what they got. 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers, 20,000, 100K, 50K. But you staying real to yourself. I don't really give a fuck about my views. Like, I'm gonna get 25 views here, 30 views here, 10 views here. I don't care. Like I said, I do this for fun. You know? And if you don't do stuff you like to do for fun, it's not gonna be fun no more. So, I love sneakers, I love flashing, I love clothes, so I love this shit. But you won't never see me buying sneakers off none of these YouTubers. Or anybody who's selling shoes on YouTube. And like I said, I don't know he scammed them. You don't have the shoe. Mr. Skinny should have just cut that shit off right there. You got no shoe, you got no proof. You say you went to the consignment shops and you didn't get a piece of paper that said these shoes was fake? Mr. Skinny should have said, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Period. That's how I look at it. You know, let somebody else take that shit. You gotta have proof. And you throw away the shoe, ain't nobody throwing away a fucking Travis Scott shoe. I don't give a fuck if it's real or fake. Somebody gonna try to flip that shit, sell it to somebody, sell it to their cousin or somebody, or keep the shoe for themselves. Period. This ain't Amazon. Sometimes Amazon, they let you keep the product and the money. You know what I'm saying? Or you could tell them you ain't fucking get the product. They took a picture of it. You didn't get the product. If they left it downstairs on your door, and you basically gonna win that case. I had a lot of Amazon shit that got stolen from my fucking complex, my condo. You know, cause they leave it right in front of my door. People drive by to take it. So it is what it is. Same thing with the Nike packages. I always try to leave somebody home when my Nike packages come because people will steal your joint. You know what I mean? So y'all people who got the big platforms, you need to start charging these dudes. You need to start charging these people you don't know. Start letting these dudes get on your platform and make you look stupid. You know? And simple as that. Start charging these dudes, man. These dudes don't deserve to get on a platform for free. They don't. When you do interviews with people, they charge you. If you got connections, you might get it done for free. If you want to do an interview with Brown, he might charge you $10,000, $5,000. So do the same thing to these people you don't know. You don't got to charge them $10,000, but at least charge them, you know, $100, $200. It is what it is. Internet been booming. I'm trying to catch up on my Jordan stuff because, like I said, I have been watching people. I only watch a few people. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch everybody a couple years ago. I don't do that no more. I only watch 2 or 3 people, and that's it. And I watch my own shit. So y'all gotta stay focused on your own shit. If you got a big platform, start charging these dudes, man. Don't do it for free. Because if you make a mistake just like that person made a mistake, it could mess up your platform, could mess up your brand. You don't want to mess up your brand. If I had a brand for a lot of these dudes got, like if my platform was like 7,000 to 8,000 people, subscribers, my platform was good. If I did a live, I got like 100, 200 people in my live. If you want to get on my platform saying somebody scam you, you gotta give me $100. If you can't give me $100, take it to somebody else. Charge these motherfuckers. Because ain't nothing on this earth is free. If you cool with the dude, you talk to the dude, yeah, but somebody hit you in the DM, say, oh, I got scammed, this and that. Make sure the proof is 100% there. And I won't even took that case. I call it a case. You don't take that case, man. Right now. Anybody who would take that Flight versus K, whatever his name is, I wouldn't take it. You're going to lose. The kid don't got the sneakers. It's like somebody murdering you. Somebody murder your friend or murder somebody you know. If they don't got that gun, 60% of the time, he's going to get away with that. If they don't have no hair or anything like that or prints, he's going to get away with that. So treat the sneaker like a murder case. I treat this like a murder case. Flight, if he has some fake sneakers, he's going to win the murder case. Not guilty for Flight. Guilty for PB Herman dude who looking crazy out there in the streets. But salute to everybody. If you disagree with me, I don't care. If you watch the video, that's cool. If you don't watch the video, I don't care. And salute to everybody. Peace out. Everybody have a blessed day. Peace.